has done well there.
Oh, look.
And the man over on the far side as well, Mark Candy's done even better, but then he loses the ball to Matt Phillips. Phillips square to the edge of the box.
Target.
By Jed Wallace.
There it is.
Phillips.
There it is.
Bottom corner. And there's the route back into the contest that Albion wanted. Cross comes in towards Thomas Asante, who turns it into the roof of the net. And it will be Furlong. It will be a long throw. It will come in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's flicked away from goal. Yukuzlu jumps. It's up in the air. Albion tries to keep it alive. A giant.
Yes!
Get in there! And the man who always seems to score for Albion against Swansea has done it again. Hopefully a second here. Swift into the near post. Furlong.
Oh, yes!
It's 2-0 to West Bromwich Albion. It's a fortuitous goal. Darnell Furlong almost looks embarrassed to claim it. This to make it 3-0 to Carlos Corbrand's men. Can Swift stick it away? Up he steps and rolls it past Rushworth to his left-hand side into the bottom corner. John Swift to deliver. Ajayi the target.
Oh.
It's along the floor. It's not a great ball. It's bouncing around. Might come to Malone.
Oh, yes!
Taking a deflection and gone in. And West Bromwich Albion lead at Ellen Road. What a horrible deflection that was. Albion won't see it that way, but Leeds certainly will. Albion have got a handful of goals from these kind of situations. Can they get another here? Furlong in towards Ajayi. It's hit the back of his head. Kipre takes and volleys
Kipre,
it.
what a strike!
Past Seni Dieng, and they have got another goal. Cedric Kipre, centre half, turns centre forward there in an instant. Said it before, I'll say it again, Andy. Albion look a much more confident team at the Hawthorns than they do away from home.
We look better shape-wise. We look, you know.
Here's Swift, drives it towards the edge of the box. John Swift, he's still going.
Oh, what a goal! John Swift! What a strike!
Superb from Swifty. And the Baggies have a second against Middlesbrough. Goes back to his goalkeeper, Seni Dieng. There's the former QPR man over to the left-hand side. Middlesbrough passing it around from the back. They're giving it straight to Thomas Asante. Oh, he's gone past Seni Dieng. Has to score.
Yes! What a start!
Albion restore their 2-goal lead. It's a dreadful error from Middlesbrough. Sarmiento comes back to Peters. 6 minutes of time added on. Alex Mowat into Sarmiento. He's in the penalty area. Sarmiento!
Oh, what a goal!
A sizzling strike from
what
the
a
South
goal
American
from Sarmiento!
to seal 3 points for West Bromwich Albion. Hogg can turn. Albion might have won it there, but they didn't. Hogg, and it's a strike at goal from Wiles into Connor Townsend. The header is won by Kasumu, but Albion win it back, and now it's 2v1.
Go on, little
Brandon Thomas Asante against Jaheim Headley. He goes himself. He plays over towards John Swift. Great chance for 1-1. Swift.
Yes! Get in there!
The Baggies are back on level terms.
It's well struck. Beats the keeper, all ends up. John Swift on the mark again. Thomas Asante on the tear here. Looks full of life suddenly here, West Bromwich Albion. Well broken up as well. Furlong gets it back. Great delivery. 2 goals in 3 minutes. Jed Wallace off the mark for the season. His first goal since April.
Here's Eric Peters into Mowat, clips it over the top towards Phillips. Flag stays down left-hand side. Phillips does well, steps in field, into the box it goes. Swift with a little drag back. Now Phillips, square ball, Furlong, edge of the box. Furlong shoots! It's a brilliant effort from Darnell Furlong. And what a start for West Bromwich Albion in the pouring rain at Deepdale. And let's Albion get up the pitch. Here is Palmer, will hit it long early for Diangana. What a kick that is from Palmer. And Diangana's away here down the right-hand side. He's got Wallace ahead of him. Diangana held up, pulls it to the edge of the box. John Swift, Mowat to the left-hand side. Can't get noise, he's lost it. It's Mowat.
Oh, what
2-0.
a goal! What a goal!
Oh, it's a terrible error at the back from Preston. And Alex Mowat doubles the Baggies' lead inside half an hour at Deepdale. Now Yukuzlu into Swift, inside the centre of the pitch,
brilliant.
to Phillips, who's coming in off that left-hand touchline. Will run at Brad Potts into the box. Phillips twisting and turning, tries to takes a deflection, and wrong foot Freddie Woodman. It's a goal that has made it 3-0 to West Bromwich Albion. right of the penalty area. Wallace stinks it in towards Bartley, trying to attack.
There it is!
Oh, it's gone in! The icing on the cake for West Bromwich Albion from what has been a spectacular away day performance. Back to Kipre once more, down the line to the right hand side.
Roll him in.
Furlong, and Furlong
not enough.
looking to go in behind for Mayo, and he's lost the ball for Mayo. And here's Wallace, can he pull it back?
Oh, what a goal!
And it's swept into the top corner by John Swift, who continues his stunning streak of goals at the Hawthorns. It's 5 in total this season.
Pushlu header to the right. Diangana there again, brings it down from the sky. Instant control down to the right of the penalty area, on the edge of the box now, across towards Swift. First time strike.
What a goal! What a goal that is!
Excellent from Swift as Diangana played it across, and Swift continues his goal-scoring form. Those Albion fans are dancing with delight to our right.
Thomas Asante took 2 penalties last season. He scored 1, missed 1. And almost rips the net from its hinges. Getting away from them here though, as Chalobah works his way through the defence, and Diangana finishes it off. That should settle it.
Here's Phillips, gets a
Have a
fortuitous
dig. Go on,
bounce.
have a
Matt
dig.
Phillips 30 yards away from goal, square ball into Chalobah, who will
He
have
does.
a try, and Wilson
Oh,
has
yes!
it, and
There
Diangana is there to
Get in there!
get in like a flash to prod home from close range. Coventry 0, Albion 1. Phillips turns away from Eccles, and he's got Grass to run into.
Offside.
There's Phillips, great ball in
Offside.
behind. Thomas Asante, flag stays down for now. Thomas Asante puts the ball
What
in the
a
net,
finish! And he's
and the flag
offside.
stays down
And
as
he's
well.
offside.
Albion
what
celebrates a
a
second
finish.
goal. What an emphatic
What
finish
a
from Brandon
finish
Thomas
that is.
Asante.
Tempting West Brom forward. Seri. Oh, it's a terrible ball. Wallace punishes him. Jed Wallace with the opening goal, an absolute gift. Mowat. Thomas Asante. Wallace helping it on. Diangana now. It's a good move. Phillips. West Brom back in front. Matt Phillips rolling it home. West Brom on a roll at the moment. Well, they've switched off from the throw-in here, Hull. Diangana away from his man. Can he pick out a teammate? Ajayi! That's 3. And is that 3 points for West Brom?
Corner from the Albion left. It's going to be an outswinger. And it comes towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed towards goal, and it's come towards the right-hand side of the penalty area. The ball stays in play. Wallace will deliver. Headers off the bar, and Bartley turns it over the line.
Go Bartley!
The Baggies have a deserved equaliser, and it's Kyle Bartley virtually on the goal line.
Comes the corner from Matt Phillips, flicked on and turned in. And inside 5 minutes, West Bromwich Albion in front.
It's cleared away and then hit back in towards goal from 30 yards out. And it's broken kindly for Albion.
You got 4 on
Here's
2.
Jed Wallace. It's 4 on 2. Wallace streaming through the middle. He's got Thomas Asante with him. Here is Brandon Thomas Asante through to Diangana into the box. Oh, yes! 2-0.
What a goal!
Albion.
Diangana! Call as you like.
Lightning quick break from back to front in probably less than 10 seconds. Swift.
Slide him.
Mowat, that's a good ball to find Sarmiento. First real touch for him, left-hand side. Cuts in field, Sarmiento. Cross comes
what
in.
a goal!
Way in.
Oh my God!
Jeremy Sarmiento has scored.
What a strike!
Was it a cross? Was it a shot?
It's a
Who
shot.
cares?
It's
It
in
ends
the
up
net.
in the back of the net. Jeremy Sarmiento with a moment of South American spice. Here is Furlong, in it comes, headed away by Justin. Swift nods it back in there. Here's Cedric, Kipre heads it down, it might fall for an Albion. Line the back. Yes! It does! Yeah! Albion are on level terms, and Josh Madger has picked a wonderful time to score his first Albion goal.
West Bromwich Albion, they've been
full of goals lately. They've been in good form. Nearly took Leicester, the league leaders, all the way. Only conceded a very late goal last week, but they've got one back here. It's an excellent goal from Brandon Thomas Asante.
Malumbi takes it down.
Needs it in behind.
Malumbi to find Diangana, and Diangana with the outside of his boot forward.
Put it in that hole. Put it in there.
Furlong's in there, so too Thomas Asante. And he comes towards Thomas Asante. Pass
target
cleared away, edge of the penalty area, and
there it is!
Diangana, which takes a deflection and beats Victor Johansson. And the Albion, maybe on a night where they needed a slice of luck, have got one. Diangana will claim it. It's Rotherham 0, West Bromwich Albion 1. Mowat and Wallace over it. Looks like it will be Jed Wallace.
Oh!
Well, what a strike from the skipper.
What a finish.
Andy was saying it might be too close. Jed Wallace proves that it's not too close at all. A brilliant strike which clips the underside of the crossbar. Wallace inside towards Furlong, trying to get round the outside of Rose, and he does that, kept the ball in play, pulls it backwards. Here's Yakushlu.
Oh, it's cleared up the line.
Falls towards Thomas.
Get in there!
Who volleys it into the back of the net. And the Stoke Slayer is at it again. It's a hat-trick of strikes for Brandon Thomas Asante against the Potters. Albion looking for the opener. Here they come down the right-hand side with Wallace again. Was impressive in that first half. Delivers to the back post. Diangana.
Oh, yes!
And there's the goal that Albion wanted. Finally the breakthrough comes. And Brandon Thomas Asante is on hand for the second game in a row here at the Hawthorns.
Josh Madger also out injured for the Baggies at the moment. It's a fairly long-term injury for him. Ankle ligament problem suffered recently. Yakushlu, Wallace, behind Thomas Asante, Diangana in, and for the second time rescue, firing it home from West Bromwich Albion.
Aldershot trying to defend aggressively, but knowing when to drop in as well. There's a lovely ball in behind from Fenton Hurd. Two fellows who pulls it backwards, and there's the chance.
What a goal!
It's stroked home.
What
into
a
the
goal!
far corner by Nathaniel Chalabar. It's his first West Bromwich Albion goal. Like Albion, have playoff aspirations of their own this season in the National League. They didn't play yesterday. There's a slip by the defender, and Daryl DK has the ball. He's left it for Joe Van Malcolm, who will send it into the far corner, and has done just that. And Joe Van Malcolm repeats the trick of last season when he scored here against Chesterfield in the third round of the FA Cup. Mowat delivers it towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Mrs. Bartley, and here's Daryl DK! Wow! What a moment for Daryl DK!
Well done.
Harry Whitwell looking forward, slips it in behind. It's a great ball for Tom Fellows. He's looking for his first senior goal. Fellows steps inside.
What a finish! Get in there!
Tom Fellows has his first senior goal. He does brilliantly. Here comes Furlong. In it comes from the Albion right back towards Bartley. It's gone all the way through and nodded in. As simple as that. And Tom Fellows, who scored his first goal for the club last weekend against Aldershot, follows that up by repeating the trick and scoring for the first time in the league. But he's on his own. The best of headers from Hyam comes straight to Thomas Asante, edge of the penalty. Thomas Asante will drill it hard and low into the bottom corner, beyond the reach of Leo Wolstead, to double Albion's advantage. Taking this corner short. It's big. Alex Mowat. Mowat will try and bend it towards the far post. It's Albion looking for a third, and they've got one.
And it's Asante again.
Well, Brandon Thomas Asante on the goal line, I think, has taken that away from Alex Mowat. Towards Kipre as Furlong looks to attack it at the near post. Kipre at the back, cleared by Blackburn. Here is Townsend, left-footed towards Furlong. Furlong nods it down. Brandon.
Oh, that definitely is.
That's his goal.
That definitely is.
A poacher's finish inside the 6-yard box. Furlong.
Go on, slide him.
Towards Callum Marshall. Now Johnston. Turn to get away from Jordan James. Johnston does well.
Play on
the floor. Marshall will continue. Plays it down the line. Flag stays down against Furlong. Furlong pulls it back. For the net. West Bromwich Albion have taken a late lead here against Birmingham City. And it's Andy Vyman to silence the Blue Noses.
Great defending from Carl Barley. How he reaches that.
Incredible. He's in.
Here's Vyman, ball over the top towards Tom Fellows. Good work from Thomas Asante. Wolfenden comes across. Fellows trying to keep the ball away from him. Fellows has got past him into the box.
Get down!
Tom Fellows! Yes! What a brilliant goal from Tom Fellows!
What a goal!
All his own doing. He barged Wolfenden out the way, got past one inside the penalty area and slotted it in at the near post past Ladke in the Ipswich goal. Goes backwards to Ladke. And now here is Edmondson, plays it into the middle, and Mowat
good pressing.
just dives in to intercept that one. Mikey Johnston now to John Swift, 30 yards away from goal. Mowat back to Swift again. Swift is 30 yards out. Swift will have a goal.
What a goal! What a
super strike from John Swift, the substitute, who scores for the first time since early October. Albion looking to strengthen their spot inside the top six. Cardiff looking for a fourth win in 5 on their travels. Here is Fellows, released early down the right-hand side. Fellows back.
What a start! What a start!
And it's swept home like Mikey Johnston, who has taken less than 30 seconds to sweep the ball into the bottom corner.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We've got plenty on
the
it.
right-hand side. Vyman's waiting at the back post.
Go on! Oh, there you go!
There's the second goal that Albion have been searching for.
Oh, there it is.
What a first-time cross that is from Jed Wallace. Andy Vyman watched it perfectly onto his instep. Whipped in towards goal this time from the right by Mowat towards that near post.
It's
bobbing around and it's tucked in to the back of the net. And Cedric Kipre is the beneficiary from a bit of pinball in the penalty area, which Plymouth weren't able to clear. And Albion make their second half dominance count. Mowat clips it over the top. That's a clever ball to bring in Mikey Johnston. Flag stays down. Johnston will go himself. Hasn't got many options. Steps inside. Mikey Johnston still. Oh, that's spectacular.
There it is.
Mikey Johnston.
There it is.
And bends it into the far corner. Into Eric Peters.
Oh, that's a clever ball.
Great ball towards Mikey Johnston.
Go on, then we might get another one.
On loan Celtic winger to run again at the Plymouth back four. Lays it to the edge of the penalty area. Wallace Hughes, and it's a tap in for Tom Fellows to make it 3-0 to West Bromwich Albion. It's been a complete second half performance from Carlos Corberan's side.
By Wallace towards Furlong, and it's in! West Bromwich Albion are level!
There's so much talent there, isn't there? You know, any of them can play any of those positions, and they will move.
Diangana gets Townsend moving forward on the left-hand side. Now Mikey Johnston, first chance to run here at Milan.
Oh, it's brilliant.
And he's gone through his legs. Brilliant from Johnson into the penalty area, onto his right foot.
Oh, there it is!
That is sublime.
He's done it again! Exactly the same!
It's deja vu, but Magic Mikey. Backwards towards Yukuzlu. Yukuzlu doesn't shoot. He goes square to Furlong, 30 yards away from goal. Furlong out to the right, and now the opposite winger Fellows will have a run at the opposite full back to Silva. Fellows gets his crossing, really takes his ball,
there it
and it's touched home in the corner. And Grady Diangana, the man who always seems to score against Coventry City, has done so for a third time. Here is Alex Mowat. Out towards Mikey Johnston. Will have a little run. Cuts inside onto his right foot. Mikey Johnston will have a goal. Oh, he's done it again. Mikey Johnston. This man is in sensational form. Yukuzlu, 35 yards away from goal. Central position to Furlong on the right. Now here's Tom Fellows. Can have a run at Powell and Chair. They've doubled up against him. Fellows gets the crossing towards Diangana. Gets away from him. And Albion scored twice in 3 minutes to completely turn this game on its head. Brilliant from Fellows on the right-hand side. And Diangana, who scored in the reverse fixture at the Hawthorns, has done the same again down here at Loftus Road. Flicks it on. Won back though by the Huddersfield defence, and then Mowat beats Rodoni to the ball. Diangana through towards Jed Wallace, tries to go past Tom Lees. Furlong, and then Wallace leaves it. Vyman in behind, appeals for offside.
He is offside.
Down for now. Albion will continue. Andy Vyman gets to the byline. Vyman pulls it up.
Oh, there it is!
And it's an equaliser, and there's no offside.
He is offside.
Huddersfield are furious. From the right-hand side, left-footed towards the back post. Kipre looking to attack it, headed away. It falls here for Wallace, who hits it towards goal. He's bouncing around. Albion trying to force it in, and it's brickled into the bottom corner.
Is that Kyle Bartley?
And Kyle Bartley celebrates in front of the Albion supporters. They've turned this game around inside the opening 15 minutes of the second half. Reach over to the left-hand side. Looking for Mikey Johnson. Will have another run here. Johnson will run at Pearson into the penalty area. Stepping inside. Johnson onto his right foot again. Mikey Johnson into the box. Can't shoot. It will fall.
Oh my God!
Yukuzlu!
Oh, there it is!
Absolutely fired one past Lee Nichols.
What a goal!
Into the corner of the net to put Albion 3-1 ahead. Well, if Mikey Johnson is having his own goal of the season competition, Okay Yukuzlu has just thrown his name into the hat. Stats anyway, aren't they?
No, I'm not going to take the credit, Jez. I'll give you a little call, don't I?
Here's Diangana.
Give you a call
and Mikey Johnston will have a run at Pearson.
Oh, surely not.
The only thing this game is missing now from Albion is a Mikey Johnson.
Oh, there it is!
And he scored his second.
And that's it!
Well, not quite the cut inside and bend it into the far corner with his right. He's gone with his left this time, but he's beaten his man with so much ease. Knight tries to
play it
towards Hayden Robertson.
There's
a lucky touch off the head of Mehmeti, and Albion can drive forward. There's Fellows. That's a strong challenge from Knight. Leaves Fellows on the floor. Play continues with Bristol City players trying to get back into a defensive shape. Mikey Johnson drifts past one. Now can he get past King? Johnson into the penalty area. Expectation rises. Lays it square for Yukuzlu. And now here's Fellows. Right side of the box. Back onto his left shoot. Bottom corner. Tom Fellows following up his first call-up to the young Lions squad by scoring his 5th senior goal for West Bromwich Albion. At the moment, here's Mikey Johnson receives off Mowat. Great ball. Johnson knows he has Townsend on the overlap. There's Johnston into Townsend.
Oh, there it is! It's simple football.
Side puts home into an empty net.
Look at Jed.
From the very edge of the 6-yard box. At the Den. Swift up against Sarkic, right-footed. Swift buries it into the bottom corner.
Get in there, Swift.
As good a penalty as you're likely to see. Sarkic no chance. Well, Preston are also losing as well. So Coventry and Preston losing. There's Diangana, slips it through. Thomas Asante in the penalty area. Thomas, and it's gone through the goalkeeper.
There it is!
From a tight angle. And Albion have half the deficit. Brandon Thomas Asante's first goal since the middle of January, and it could be a crucial one as well. Jai swings it across to the left-hand side, and Grady Diangana, who will take on Asprilla and goes past Asprilla with ease as well. Diangana to Thomas Asante. Diangana across towards Furlong, edge of the box. Darnell Furlong will shoot!
Oh my God!
Brilliant!
Oh my God! What a goal!
Absolutely brilliant from Darnell Furlong! Here is Yukuzlu to Mowat. Mowat down the line to Mikey Johnston. Johnson pokes it forward to Townsend. Flag stays down. Johnson continues with the ball. Plays it to the edge of the box. Diangana.
Oh, brilliant.
Great ball. Johnston's in.
Yes! There it is!
Albion take the lead. Mikey Johnston does it again for West Bromwich Albion. Firing into the back of the net in front of the Boothen end. Gives it to Townsend. No sign of any changes yet for West Bromwich Albion. They have got Nathaniel Chalobah.
Slide him.
Warming up.
He's not, he's onside.
Matt Phillips as well. Here's Wallace through the middle to Brandon Thomas Asante. 25 yards away from goal, does well to get past two on the left channel into the box. Thomas Asante goal, hits Jed Wallace and bounces into the back of the net. Fortuitous maybe, important definitely. And the captain celebrates in front of the away end. Stoke 0, Albion 2. Here is John Swift, runs past Jan Veer and Sam Nombe to find Okay Yukuzlu with a square ball to the left-hand side. Now Mikey Johnston running forward, plays a lovely ball in behind towards Adam Reach, who's inside the box, plays it.
There it is!
Into an empty
That's the one we wanted!
Brandon Thomas Asante. A lovely ball slipped through in behind towards Adam Reach. He puts it on a plate for Thomas Asante. And the front man nets his 12th goal in all competitions for Albion this season. And what an opportunity this is for Albion to go 2 goals clear. Can he end his goal drought in B7-1 against the Millers? Swift against
Yes!
Straight
Get
down
in
the
there!
2-0 to West Bromwich Albion. John Swift's 9th of the season. What have Albion got left? They've offered so much of this game.
What a ball that is!
Towards Wallace, flag stays down. Jed Wallace for Albion.
Yeah, there it is!
There's the goal that Albion
There
wanted.
it is!
And it's about time. They've had chance after chance in this game, but finally the skipper beats Hermanson, slides the ball into the back of the net, and it's game on in the King Power Stadium. 2-1.
And on the stroke of half-time, a huge opportunity for West Brom. Alex Mowat steps up to settle nerves in the West Midlands. Mowat. No mistake. Is that the goal that solidifies West Brom's place in the playoffs? Furlong winning the penalty for the first goal, will now direct a long throw in towards the box. It's propelled in towards the near post. Woodman comes a long way, doesn't get there, and it's flicked in by Kyle Bartley. West Brom are almost there on final day. Townsend still going. Great work. Furlong makes it 3. The fullbacks combining. It's all a little easy on final day for West Bromwich Albion.
It's going to be Mikey Johnston to deliver. And it comes from the winger towards Cedric Kipré. Gets his head on the ball and nods it into the back of the net. Albion do have a consolation for the travelling fans to celebrate. Cedric Kipré with a towering header.
It's a great header, in fairness to him.
Terrific header.
What a header that is.
From Albion's player of the season.